Alrighty, good morning everybody. Tyler Trubs here with another morning video. For those of you who don't know or are new to the channel, I'm Tyler Trubs, and what I do is I'm going through a calorie deficit and kind of taking everybody along with what I do, what I eat, and how I track my calories to get, to be able to lose weight. And I started in January, I think, this diet, and our diet is going to go till June 6th. But let's take a look at what I'm taking for lunch. So I have my last yogurt. This yogurt is 140 calories. So I'll have that for the morning. Now I'll take a half cup. Now 1 cup is 280. So we're going to do a half cup, which will be a half serving. So that cuts the calorie intake in half. 140. Now, in order for me to get, I got rice. 1 cup of rice is almost like Rice-A-Roni, but it's not Rice-A-Roni. So like a healthier version. 1 cup of that will be 240. I'm sorry, 280 calories. There it is. I was sorry, I was looking for my scale. So 280 calories for a cup, but I did a half cup, so you can cut that in half because I'm not putting a full cup in here. So you take your scale, you'll turn it on, switch it to grams, put your bowl, even though it's already got rice in it, who cares? Click it, the power button side, it zeroes it out. So now I can go in and I want 2 servings of ground beef. So that's 226 grams if we're weighing it out, which I am weighing it out, that way I can be accurate. Just go little bit by little bit. And the whole goal is to get as close as we can to 226 grams. Oh, I went over a little bit. There you go, 226 right there. Put a little too much in, take a little bit out. And what I put in was perfect. I use measuring cups, but I don't really measure it. The way I measure it is through the scale, not by the serving cup. For the ground beef, at least. For this, the rice, because it says on the package 1 cup is 280 prepared. So I know that if I do a half cup, I'm only getting 140 calories in the rice. So that I can measure it out without having to actually scale it. As long as I fill the half cup and then kind of like wipe off. You know how when you scoop, you got like a little extra over the top. Scoop that off. Swoop that off to get it more accurate. I don't know what else I want to take. And this is done. I can move that off. Maybe some carrots and ranch. That might be a good idea. So, carrots and some ranch. And yes, you can have ranch. You just gotta measure it out. So, I'll take probably this container right here. Put this down right here. And on what this says, for every 85 grams, that's 30 calories. So I'm gonna have 3 servings of this. For these carrots to get 90 calories out of it, which will be 225. So we will fill this up till it says 225 on the scale. And 225 lets me know that I have 90 calories in carrots right now. Let's get a small one. Close. 222. It's close enough. Oh, actually, it's 224. Sorry. So that is close enough. Just round up. If you go 226, just round down. As meticulous as you need to be when dieting, there is room for leniency. Okay, ranch. We are going to take ranch. So for this one, we're going to switch it to milliliters. Put that on there, zero it out. Now, for every 30 milliliters, which is 2 tablespoons, is 130 calories. And we're only going to put the serving size that it says. Don't go bananas when you do this. Go slow. There you go. Now, we're not putting this in the dishes. What I like to do, I like some spicy ranch. I think my ranch should have a little spice to it. At least a little flavor, not just ranch. Valentina, a little bit in there. I'm calling that good. Oh, we're actually going to take this with us because that's going to go on our rice and beef. Take a plastic. If you don't want to do dishes, buy plastic forks and spoons. Trust me. It's like $1. You can get the variety pack, and it's like $3. I don't like washing dishes, so I use plastics. Plastic forks, plastic spoons, plastic knives. Unless it's cutting knife. Unless I gotta cut a steak, then I use the actual knife. But I try to mitigate it as much as I can. That's all it takes. And then you got your own pretty much buffalo sauce. And it's delicious. Let me find a lid for this real quick. So, as you can see, it's not. There you go. It's not super difficult when tracking, weighing out your foods. It gets difficult, and it's not the actual weighing out stuff. It's just the fact that you have to do it every single time you eat something, or else you don't know precisely how many calories you're intaking. You don't know, how many servings you're having. You can guess, but if I take 1 cup of that, and it's like, I don't know, let's say it's 226. Maybe it was like some other kind of rice. And for that much rice, could have been like 400 calories. And I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't know if I didn't weigh it out. So get yourself a scale, weigh out your stuff, read the backs of your packages. It tells you what the weight needs to be in grams or milliliters or whatever. Weigh it out, and then get it as close as you can, and then you can calculate your calories like that. And then if you want 2 servings, you just like 85 grams for 30 calories. I wanted 3 times 85, 225. And no, I'm not a mathematician. I only know that because I've been doing it, because I've actually like been practicing. So we'll put all this stuff in here in my lunchera. I really want like some snacks throughout the day though. I don't just want this stuff. I need to go to the stove because we are running low. We're running low on supplies, people. Well, that's it for packing my lunch. I gotta go to work. I'm already pushing it, so I will see you guys later at the gym.
At least one more set in there. And of course, 5 freaking minutes, and I totally forgot to turn my mic on. So, but what I was saying is we're chilling at 285, which is good. I'm about 800 calories in so far for the day. And that the fatigue of dieting is catching up to me. I can feel my glycogen levels are low, but that's good because my body's going to have to start using the extra fat that it has to fuel itself. But let's get this one more set in, and we'll move on. And this time, my mic will be on. Okay. All right, let's move on. Let's go find something that we can do while we're here. All right, we're gonna do some incline press. Hold on, let me do this just a tad. Right there. Some incline pressing on the Smith machine. Let's get her done. Oh, I love this thing. Okay, I'm a little off center. I need to scoot the fucking chair this way a little bit. Sorry, the freaking chair this way a little bit. I'll bleep that out. No cursing in this video. Get a little bit more. That was a pretty decent first set. My arms look pretty square. Like I said, fatigue from dieting is seriously starting to catch up to me, man. I get tired a lot faster. It's good. Let's get another one. Oh, okay. I turned my elbows. I'm a lot more fatigued than I thought. We'll chill right here, though. We'll chill right here at this weight. Call that good. I don't really know the whole science as far as like dieting, losing weight, and building muscle. Obviously, you got to lift weights in order to build muscle. You got to eat protein and carbs to fuel your muscle and build your muscle. But there's just so much out there that like I don't know that I want to know, which I will know because I'll have to study it up. Which it's all just knowledge base. The more you want to know, the more you gotta learn, the more you gotta find out. But I think I'm ready for my next set. Ouch. I don't know what I'm gonna do after this. There's like resistance on these ones. There's a lot of resistance on pushing it up, probably because I'm pushing it forward. Probably because I'm not underneath it. But it's making this a little bit more difficult than it needs to be. That's the best part about the gym, man. You just learn. You learn every day. I learn something new at the gym. I learn how to focus on a muscle a little bit more. Learn different workouts, different routines, different ways to isolate the muscles, so you can get that fatigue. So you can break down the muscle, so you can build it back up. So much fun, man. So much fun. Like I said, I'm not the strongest guy at the gym either, which is funny because I can lift heavy at work at my job. But when it comes to lifting at the gym, I feel like that's where I'm limited. Like my capability of lifting super heavy weight, not that high. And that could just be because I'm not used to it or I haven't gained that ability yet. Maybe it'll come with time the more I work on it. But who knows? I'm just happy to be here, to be honest. I'm happy to be on this journey. Let's get this last set in. Oh, no matter where I am, it's difficult. So, okay. All right. Let's go that good. Let's move. Okay. Oh, that's a little too low. We're going to do that. Let's pick up the camera a bit. There you go. Okay. Move it back a little bit. Hey, I didn't feel like I did good enough on the incline Smith machine. Well, at least Smith press, whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna finish it up here on some dumbbell press. We'll start at 45 until somebody puts the other 50 back, and then we'll work our way. Other 40s. Oh, the 60s are on here. Oh, let's just jump right into 60 then. For 60, those ones felt really good. Very solid. Strangely enough, I felt very strong on those ones. But yeah, see, that type of encouragement is why I love coming to the gym. I look at all the different builds. Like I said, everybody's got their strengths and weaknesses. Filming in public is weird and it's strange, especially me being me. You know, somebody who's not muscular, who's not bodybuilder fit, who has high body fat in a gym full of a bunch of fitness people who do have muscle, who have low body fat, and I'm still able to do it. Why? You got to tune them out. Use it as motivation. Let it fuel you. Let it fuel you to be better at what you do, or at least at what you want to do. I'm gonna get one more. I'm gonna get one more set in. All right, let's get it. Never pick up your weights beside you. Always pick them up in front of you. Big deep breath. Push. We'll get one more. Okay. We're done. We're done. All right. I am done. We'll call that good for today. Solid chest day. I definitely feel really good and pumped. I don't do pose downs. Maybe in the future. But anyway, Tyler Trubb signing off.